Alright guys, welcome back to Battle for Zendikar booster box opening number 3. Alright, so the last box was pretty solid. The first box was pretty terrible, I think. I mean, it had some playables. I don't really play it anymore. Anyway, there we go. Off with the good old cellophane. And as per usual, if you don't know me by now, which you probably don't, then I am not going to be doing the common uncommons. If you want that stuff, you gotta go somewhere else. I will be doing the rare, and I will try and show it for, just a second so you can actually see what the hell is going on. Alright. First booster of the third box is a good old Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. It might be old, but it's not good. Alright. Moving right on to, the next one, which has the Barrage Tyrant. Barrage Tyrant, maybe even? Who knows? And honestly, who cares? I'm going left to right this time. And we're starting off slow. The last box I went right to left. And we also started off slow. And this one, it's a playable card. We'll take it. We'll make sweet, sweet love to it. That's how Eldrazi's are made, kids. Alright, moving on to a whoopsie daisy. It's a Prairie Stream. It's one of the new cards, but it is an expedition land. It has a little bit of, it's kind of hard to see. Let me just see if I can get the light over here. It has a little bit, small bit of damage right at the top there. But, could actually just be dirt. If luck, it's dirt. Yeah, it's just dirt. Sweet. This is the second expedition of the box. Not this box. Holy shit. Of the case. Excuse me. Once again, I'm just going to get this bad boy sleeved. This time maybe I won't take 10 minutes to find my penny sleeves, though. Is that a penny sleeve? Yeah, I have one of the good old Ultra Pro days penny sleeves. And once again, I'm sleeving it in this type of sleeve as to not damage the edges. Simply because they kind of do damage very easily. So, I mean, it's one of the expeditions that you're not too excited about, but it's an expedition land, so you can't really fucking complain, right? So, I mean, I'll take it. It's an expedition land. We're gonna put it over here. And I will excuse my cursing. It happens when I turn over to English. I'm sorry. I'm Danish by nature, and we curse like sailors, so kind of just follows me, and it's more natural in the English language to curse all the time. Gangster rap made me do it. And then we have a Conduit of Ruin, which is not a expedition land, far from it. But, I mean, I'm already on the 2 expedition lands now, in this case. So I could just, stop filming now and be ahead and call myself the winner. But then I wouldn't have gotten a Painful Truths. So, back down to earth after that one. The Prairie Stream is pretty cool. I mean, it's an expedition land with blue in it. I mean, it's not going to be terrible. So, Scout to the Winds, personal favorite. It kind of looks like that I finally, in the third video, managed to put my lighting just right. And please excuse the quality of these videos. As I've said in the first 2 vids, I'm currently sitting outside. Here's a brilliant spectrum for you. Which is a common, by the way. And then we have a Beastclaw Savant. Which is, it's a playable. I kind of like it. It's an elf. It's also, I believe, a shaman. And it's an ally. I mean, there's all kinds of possibilities going on in there. It's a killer surprise. Anyway, I'm sitting outside currently because there's so much noise in my house at the moment. So that's why the lighting is pretty bad, because it's dark outside currently. It's pitch black. And I'm only lit up by my trusty old cell phone. And we have the Foil Island. Look at that thing. And there's probably also around here. Prairie Stream, normal version. So, I mean, so far, I like this box. I mean, we started off once again extremely slow, but we kind of got there really fast. So, all right, moving on to the next booster. Kind of need to speed things up here. Then we got a prism array. We're gonna put that there, and then we'll talk about it. And for the last booster in the first third of the box, we got the good old trusty From Beyond. It's not a bad card. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna have trade fodder for everybody here. All right, we're gonna go with the right one this time. I mean, break up the formation a little bit. See what goes on here. We got a Retreat to Hakra, excuse me. I don't retreat too often, so I'm not sure where we're going. Ugins inside, and a basic island. But yeah, as I also say in my videos, every time I start to talk, I get a good rise over here. It kind of fucks me over. I will be doing a recap of all the pulls at the end. This also means that you will be seeing Gold Glass Overseer again, and you will like it, or maybe you won't. Cinder Glade. I gotta say, I really like the lands. I mean, I'm gonna call them tango lands because it takes two to tango, and it requires you to have two basic lands in play to come and play untapped. I really do like them. Side of Stagnation. It's a mythic. It's not exciting. I mean, it does stuff. It's a little overcosted, but if it's gonna see play, I mean, at least for standard, it's in the right colors, and it's in the control colors, where, I mean, it could be an alternate win con, maybe out of the board or something. At first glance, I'm not loving it. Anyway, but I want to say that, you know, it could be a presence, maybe somewhere in the 75 in a control shell. Smoldering Marsh. Holy shit, I've got lands. So you know, don't underestimate it. I mean, it's like a $5 mythic. I mean, I'm not. It's not gonna spike. It's not gonna be a $25 mythic. I mean, look at it. It's not that great. But I mean, it could see play. It could see enough play to maybe become a $10 mythic. If this set is scarce at all at some point, which I don't think it will be. So, I mean, Angelic Gift. And a good old Exert Influence. Every time I say good old, it's crap. What the fudge? Oh, there goes a message. Alright, currently ticking on 8 minutes. Veteran War Leader. Personal favorite. I don't know if anybody else likes it. Maybe it's just because I saw it in limited and it fucking killed me. It's hard to tell. Sometimes you just, you know, you get excited about oh yeah, once you get to 40 life, bro, you win the game. Yeah. So that's a rare. I mean, they should reserve spots, you know, for those type of cards in the in those byproducts like Will of Wonder. You know, like Conspiracy and Commander and all that stuff. Because I really don't want to see it in my packs. So you should just, you know, get the fuck out of here. Up next list though, I kind of want to see it in all my packs, so he can just get on with getting on because he's a good card. Really do like him. And then we got, this is the second third of the third box. We got Horribly Awry, which is, you know, it did things for me in limited, or it did things for my two-headed giant partner. And then we got Noyandar, Royal Shaper. Lots of flavor on the guy, but don't think he'll see play. I mean, he kind of looks like he knows he won't see play, right? So, he's like, yeah, pick me. Moving on. Oh, excuse me. I was just sorting for sitting behind the... then we got an Omnath. we're just gonna move on. All right, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him. There you go. Omnath, Locus of Rage. Not exciting at all. If you look at 7 mana, I think there's just much more interesting things you want to be doing if you're ramping anyway. So I have Stagnation, number 2. The mythics in this particular box haven't been great. I mean, they're spinning up Nixilis. I mean, if there's a Gideon or Drana left in here somewhere, then, you know, I'm going to say it's a passable box. Akum Hellkite doesn't help the cause at all. Then we got a Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger. Kind of forgot he was in here. It's a pretty good card. I mean, definitely Commander playable. Would he play outside of Commander? Modern might have a use for him somewhere, possibly. Standard. I mean, it kind of if Standard becomes the control hell, not hell, but I mean, if it becomes a control meta, well, which I kind of think it will, then he might have, you know, a reasonable shot at seeing some play. I mean, just simply because he does, you know, enters in the to play effect. March of the Tome, or Tomb, or whatever. I mean, the Tomb Raider is called Tomb Raider. But yeah, I'm thinking of Tome, like, you know, like a book. Then we got a Broodhunter Worm. Oh yeah. All right. Whatever you. Then we got a Drana. So I'm gonna call it passable box. I mean, I did say if there was a Drana or a Gideon in here, then it would be a passable box. And I got a Drana, and there was the age-old Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Then we have a Barrage Tyrant. He's gonna go into that pile right there. All right. On the 12 minutes, kind of want to get done before the 15-minute mark, because you guys don't want to watch me anymore anyway. Ally Encampment, decent card. Makes any color of mana if you play an ally creature. Otherwise, it just makes you colorless. But you can sack it for, I believe, 1 mana and get an ally back up to your hand. So it has uses, and it can kind of ties to how popular will allies be. We don't know yet, really. So, I mean, I know people are already brewing. Ooh, Ruinous Path. You know, it's a good foil rare, but it is also unfortunately the buy a box promo. So, but it's a playable rare, and I will take that any day of the week in a foil version. All right, 1 boost still left. I don't believe I've gotten a foil land so far in this box, so hit me. Nettle Drone is not a foil land, in case you're wondering. And we got a Munda, Ambush Leader. Alright, so to recap real quick. We have the Munda, then we have the Smothering Abomination, a foil Ruinous Path, Serpentine Spike, Ally Encampment, Barrage Tyrant, Drana, March from the Tomb, March from the Tomb. Alright. Lancet Scout, Ulamog, Akum Hellkite, Sigh of Stagnation, Omnath, Noyandar, Obnixilis, Woodland Wanderer, Felidar Sovereign, Veteran War Leader, Exert Influence, Dual Expulsion, Smoldering Marsh, Sigh of Stagnation, number 2, Cinderglade, Gul'Dras Overseer, number 35, Ugin's Insight, From Beyond, Prism Array, Prairie Stream, Canopy Vista, Beastclaw Savant, Scouts of the Winds, Painful Truth, Corner of Ruin, Emera Shepherd, Endless One, Barrage Tyrant, and Swat Forsaken Gods, and another Expedition Land. Unfortunately, one of the new ones, this is probably going to be worth like $50. But with the other from the second box, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We got 3 boxes left. I'm already 2 expeditions up. So, I mean, I'm not going to be greedy, but 1 more expedition somewhere in here would be cool. Alright. check out my next video. It will be appropriately labeled box number 4. Cheers.